It's a weird thing to say, but my goodness, doesn't the tip look gorgeous at this time of year? It's like completely just wildflowers everywhere. There are dozens of species of wildflowers here. So I'll have to point some of the flowers out to you. I can see loads of them that I recognise. And I know a lot of you liked when we mentioned or showed some of the wildflowers last time and put them on screen, what they were. So I'll see if I can name some in real time for you, because there's so many here. It's just so beautiful. It's like a little wildlife haven. It's wonderful that nature's taken over. Anyway, I've just spotted something down here. I've actually got two finds down here which look amazing. So I'll bring you down here and we'll have a look. Rain was not forecast for today, but guess what? It's raining. It's rain. Typical. But this is my second find. My first find's a little bit further on. But look! Who's that? She is, I think, a little bit broken on her shoulders, but... Oh! She's a complete head. That's a whole head. Oops, not showing you. With a bit of a rust stain. Shame. Most of the shoulders missing. But she's cute. And she'll either go in our collection or we'll repurpose her. What's that? Oh, it's a little vial. And there's a pipe bowl, but it's knackered. There was my first find. It's a lovely clay marble, a glazed clay marble. We haven't been to this tip in months, and this is all new to us, these workings, these holes. I also spotted someone else has been doing some larking and they've left some things here. This bottle would have been just so precious, but as you can see, it's completely knackered, cracked and broken. We've got a bit of brass, I think Mum wants. And this clay pipe, which I thought was just plain at first. I was like, meh. But there's something stamped on it just there. And it's someone McLeod? Tobacconists and something underneath something street. So that's really cool. We've got someone's name and address. That is the perfect find for researching, so I'm definitely keeping that pipe bowl.
Hello! Alright, so today we're back at the tip and we're going to do a bit of tip larking.
Yeah.
And we've got high hopes to find some interesting things, haven't we?
We do, because look how gorgeous it is out here. Look where we are. We're surrounded by amazing flowers. It's absolutely beautiful out here. So surely we're going to find something pretty amongst the flowers, I reckon.
Yeah.
So
let's do it. Down here it looks like an ear. I don't think we ever come to a rubbish dump without finding an ear, to be honest. So there you go, an ear that way. Oh, this has actually got a name on it. What does it say? I can't make that out. Is it tourist? Something like that. Well, I'll take that and look it up.
Okay, so wildflower cam. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, I recognise this little flower. Now I don't know any of the Latin names, I just know what Mum taught me when I was little. And this is campion. Red campion, even though it's pink, obviously pink, it's called red campion. Or maybe it's called red campion because the stem is quite red. But anyway, isn't it pretty?
Look at this pretty pheasant's feather. Isn't that lovely? speckly. Oh no, that's not speckly. That was dirt. But that's beautiful. Here's another pheasant's feather. There's a few in here because they always frighten me because they stay hiding until the last minute and then jump up screaming. And there's a few. It's either pruning itself or it's come to a sticky end. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. There's another one.
So I thought I'd turn the camera on because I saw this little bit of blue and I was hopeful that it was going to be, I was really, really hopeful that it was going to be like a bead, but I've just realised it's not a bead. It's a bit of glass, bit of pressed glass. And look, it's a thistle. It's the head of a thistle. That is so cool. Because that is, I know a lot of you know what I'm going to say, but it's perfect for a piece of jewellery. Because that can just be cut out. That's like perfect. Isn't that so cool? I'm really glad that I had a look at that. I wasn't going to. To some people, it might just be a bit of broken glass. But to me, that has a world of potential. So we've got this yellow lad down here, and I'm not 100% sure on the name of this, but I think it is bird's foot. It's called Burfoot's trefoil? Is that right? Bird's foot? Something, anyway. I don't know if I got that right. I'll put it on the screen. But I think that's what it is. It's really pretty. Oh, and I'm stuck to a bit of sticky jack. That's what we call it. That's what I call it anyway. And look, get a bit of it. It sticks to you. It sticks everywhere. Look. It's quite cool. And the little seeds stick to the fur of our cats, so they come in and they're covered in the little seed balls. Anyway, enough of the wildflowers. There's always dozens of pipes here. Oh, that one's knackered. Look, they're all over the place. People are smoking their head off around here. Someone's left 2 bottles here, which are quite nice. They are something. Oh, I can't read that. What does that say? Say. Bitter? I can hear it. See, bitter. No. Yeah. I can't see the name. What's... Anyway, it's got a nice little applied top, and there's 2 of them. They're quite cute.
Down here is a massive master ink. Look at that. It's just got one small chip in the lip. Otherwise, it's whole. But what did I just say? I'm not taking big bottles home with me, but does this count? Because it's stoneware and I love it. I've got nothing to carry it in. I deliberately didn't bring a bag so that I wouldn't bring big things. But you know what? See what Alex says. Is that a whole plant pot down there? You see it? Yes, it is. It is. It's a whole one. Fantastic. We've just been buying some plants today on the way here when we should have been just coming here. But oh well.
Oh, that's lucky. My second bead. Another blue bead, look. A little bit rusty. And what's that? Is that porcelain? No, it's a rock. Okay, different wildflower. And this one has pretty much colonised the whole tip. It's just a sea of hogweed. That's what this is. Not to be confused with giant hogweed, which leaves rashes and burns. You shouldn't be touching it. Giant hogweed is just, well, it looks like this. It's just really, really tall. It's like, yeah, over 6 foot tall. But it's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it gorgeous? And it's over the whole tip. It's amazing. I think that's our third wildflower. Hogweed. Oh, that would have been cute. Little bottle, it's all broken though. I don't know if Mum's been around here, but that's interesting. It's the wooden bit out of a harmonica or a mouth organ. And the reason it's interesting is because, well, you don't really find the wooden bit, you just find the metal. You just find the metal like reed out the middle. How cool's that? There's more of it. Yeah, you don't usually find so much of it.
Strange things here. Look at this. It's like a zombie monkey head. That is weird. There's a swing top stopper here, but it's blank. And down here, what's this? Try not to get nettled. It's a little pig. Well, the top half of a little pig. I think that's cute. Do you think I should keep it? Or keep any of these? I can't say let me know in the comments because it'll be too late, won't it? So I'm going to have to read your future thoughts.
The hogweed's actually been a bit of a nuisance getting through it. What's this? It's a end of something? A brush, maybe? It's wood with some kind of alloy on it. Obviously, I'm supposed to be searching for things, but I'm really enjoying just being out here amongst the flowers. They're so nice. And I can see some more wildflowers, different ones. You're all going to know all the British wildflowers if you watch our channel for any length of time now, because we're going to name them all. Not that I know all of them, I only know a tiny fraction of them, to be fair. I don't know their Latin names either, but you know. And there's lots of nettles and my legs are stinging a lot. But never mind that. That's minor. Right, I'm almost at Mum now. Let's see what she's found. I hope she's found something. Oh, look. Scottish thistle. I don't know what its name is, actually. But there it is. So, I have it on good authority that this is actually called a spear thistle, but I've always just called it a Scotch thistle or a Scottish thistle. Because, well, it's the flower of Scotland, obviously. And there's there were lots of bees on here. It's very pretty. Pretty to look at, you can't touch it. It's very spiky.
Did something else over here. What's this? Oh, there's a little figurine, look. It's stuck to something, but the top half is quite... Hang on, I'll zoom in. The top half is quite whole, look. It's got its arms. It's like a cheruby kind of person. His feet are missing. There's another one I don't know whether to take or not. I'll put him with these. And down here I can spy something. Can you see it? So I went over here already, but I've only just spotted it. I'll zoom in. Just here. It's a knucklebone or a jack. Look at that. Fantastic. I absolutely love finding these. Great.
Look, I think it's called, is it a jewel beetle? I can't slow down. She's on a mission. Oh, she's gone. So it looks like a bottle digger's spade has actually snapped. What's interesting is it's like completely shattered. Look at that. And it's actually quite a posh brand. It's quite an expensive brand as well. Oh, that's crazy. I bet they were quite unhappy when that happened. There's loads of this yellow stuff here, and I'm not sure what it is, but my best guess is ladies' bed straw. I think. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen. It's so pretty. Those little starry flowers. This is a huge patch of it as well. It's a cod neck, and the quad marble is still in there. I'm going to free it. I know someone or a few people are like, you should have kept it as it is. But whole cod bottles are not uncommon. There must be tens of thousands of them out there. And plus we've already got loads of complete cod necks, so I think we'll just smash it. Okay, first cod marble of the day. Thank you very much. That's a really well worn one. It must have been in that bottle for ages. I don't know why this is funny. It's just like a pair of legs. Look. Like a little pair of cow legs or something. This isn't a wildflower, but it's an elder tree bush. And you make beautiful cordial out of this, that I've been meaning to make some cordial, some elderflower cordial. So I might collect some of these before we go, actually. There's a few. Mum's over there by one as well. There's a few elder. And if you haven't had elderflower cordial, I 110% recommend it. It's amazing. It's a traditional British drink. Cordial. I think it's just the end of an egg cup, but something's telling me that it's not that thing there. Oh! No, look, it's a little dish. Oh, that's so cute. Don't have one like that either. That's different. That's different to the little doll's dishes we usually find. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Mum wasn't sure which one of these to take. And these would be really good for making things from. That especially if you cut it off at the waist. And look, it's a little piggy. And Mum called this a zombie monkey, which is actually really creepy. And for that reason, I'm taking it. No, actually, I don't know. Shall I? Oh, this is cool. Now, we usually find gold paint, metallic paint in bottles. But in this one, it's silver. Not sure how well you can see it shimmering, but what a shame it's broken. Look, you can see the paint in there. I'm wondering if I should just take it for the paint rather than the bottle, because I've not seen silver before. Daisies! I think most people can recognise these. I can't remember what they're called. I think oxide daisies. I think they're called oxide daisies. I'm going to say that. There's quite a lot of them here, look. I know this doesn't look much, but I believe that's a brooch. I recognise this shape. It's got the fastening there, the other side's broken off. I think it's a bit knackered, but
Oh yeah.
it's a bit knackered. But it's a
It is.
brooch.
It's one
It
of
was
those
a
ones with
brooch.
name on it.
Yeah, like it would have had like a name on there or something, yeah. Oh, pretty. Found something to keep. Little Spongeware flowers for the collection. Look, two perfect little pendant size there that I can chop out. Take those. About 100 years ago, someone used this mug to put paint in, look.
I think I've been filming in slow motion. But look, this is just the legs of a penny doll. And even the foot's broken off. We decided we are going to keep broken tiles to make a mosaic. Trouble is, they're very heavy, like when you get a lot of them together. So we might pick a few up on the way back. Oh, what's this, like fabric? Look. Oh, that's weird. Victorian fabric. Alex just spotted this clay marble hiding down here. And we're still yet to find a patterned one. It's so annoying. You'd think we'd have found one by now, but you know, it's out there somewhere waiting for us. This bottle here still has a ghost of a label on. It's got all sorts of things written on there, but just can't make it out. Looks like clean something, cream, black.
Is it like a Castle brand one?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Doesn't have a name on it. Alex says she's found a doll.
Get those nettles out the way.
Oh.
See that there? You can see its face.
Yeah. Oh, look at
There
that.
we go.
It's got a little arm.
It's got a little arm. Oh, it's one of those crawling ones.
Oh, like a piano doll sort of thing.
Piano baby. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Oh, look. Would have been crawling. What a shame that the body's gone, but
Can use the head to make a new doll.
yeah, we could use the top bit.
Fantastic. And I think this used to be a swan. You can see its foot there. But its head's missing. Oh, that's a shame. It's this little group of finds. It's a little tiny lid. Oh, that's cute. And another clay marble with no pattern on it. and a tiny little vial. So some bottle digger has left that little group for someone like me to come along and find. So thank you. Thank you very much. People sometimes ask, how do we know the difference between a school slate and a roof slate? Well, this is a roof slate, and there's the hole the nail would have gone through, and the edges are all rough, and there are no lines on it. It's usually beveled on one side and flat on the other, the edge. So yeah, that's a roof tile. And school slates are usually sort of better finished around the edge, and they have lines on them inscribed onto them. Okay, so talking about slates, this one does have a hole in it, but you can see the hole's too small for it to be a roof slate, and you can see all the lines on it, look. The lines between which people would have written with a slate pencil. And it's quite a thick one. It's not like a school slate. I found this really nice little, I don't know if it's the lid or the pot itself, tiny little ointment pot. And down here is a stoneware pot, which is really nice. It does have a chip in the lip, unfortunately, but it's this lovely two-tone look. So I'll have to think about that one again. It's difficult. Okay, so I showed Alex the jar, which has two minds whether to keep or not, and she likes it.
I like it. I think it might be called Bristolware.
Yeah, we've never found one whole-ish before.
We've never found one so complete. It's only got that tiny chip.
We could mend it.
We can mend it.
And we can put a plant pot in it. Right.
Plants or other things.
I've talked myself into it.
We're worse than Sarah. I found a bead. It's a bead. Oh, and just pop it down there. I found this. I recognised the porcelain. It's a fragment of doll face. However, I can cast that little bit, make a doll's shard face pendant or charm, which I find really fun to do. So imagine that, but silver and shiny. Anyway, I found something else doll related down here. I'll have to put these in my bag though. Yes, I can spot a doll limb at 50 paces. There. It's a limb. It's an arm. When we first started our channel, we went through this phase where we couldn't find any arms, only legs. And even to this day, we have a huge disparity between the amount of arms we have and the amount of legs we have. And I found this earlier and forgot to film, might as well film it now. It's a clay pipe, but unlike any clay pipe I've seen before, it's been worn away here. It's been worn away on the side here. The bottom, it's just been like rubbed against something. I've no idea why. Perhaps it was used as chalk, like, I don't know. It's just completely been like filed away. Weird.
There's a jar here with a flared lip. Oh, I really like that. Look at the lip on there. It's got this lovely patina on it. Iridescence. But the lip, I'm going to keep that. Yep, I'm going to keep it. What's this? It's some sort of metal stud. I might keep that. Not What's this? It looks like a bone or wooden button. Oh, it's broke. It's just broken into. I think it's too far gone. There is another marble clay. And once again, no pattern on it. One of these days, honestly, I will find one.
So this stuff that kind of looks like thistles is knapweed, beautiful knapweed, and down here we've got, I'm not sure actually. Is that a cornflower?
I think it's a cornflower.
Because it's purple. Is it?
Might be knapweed.
Might be knapweed that's gone a bit funky on the edges, who knows?
That's what cornflowering around the edges.
Yeah, but the leaves are very similar to the knapweed. It must be just a funky looking knapweed.
Oh, here's some jasperware, I think. Look at that. Wedgwood, or a cheap copy of Wedgwood. I think it's a cheap copy of Wedgwood.
Oh, yeah, it looks a bit
rough
around the edges.
Yeah. Look at this beautiful piece of pottery. Look at that. It's like scales. It's like dragon scales. It's really thick as well. I wonder if that's some sort of oriental pottery. I really like that. I think I'm going to keep it and try and find out what it is. Because look at the little scales all over it. That's amazing. Has it got a pattern on it, or is it just burnt? I think it's just burnt, to be honest.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
And Alex has found something over here, so let's go and have a look. What have you found?
I was just about to have a drink because I'm parched. This little trinket dish.
Oh wow, that's lovely.
It's complete. And it's got little dividers inside, look.
Oh, it's like a soap dish.
A soap dish.
Yeah, I think it's like a soap dish.
It's like it's complete, the whole thing.
Well, that's good then.
I love that. I love how it looks like it's got little flowers on it.
I love the crazing on it as
It
well.
looks like it's got hair bells, talking about wildflowers. It's got little hair bells on the edge.
Oh, fantastic.
That is unusual to
Isn't that
find a
lovely?
hole.
Yeah,
Oh,
you could even
I love
put plants in there.
Oh yes.
Like a row of
or
little
just
pots.
trinkets, beads.
Or a row of those little pots that we find.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't that look cute?
Oh my goodness. That is a good idea. I'm keeping it. That's it. It's mine.
Well, this has got a hand on it, look. A hand pipe.
Look, you can put it in a pipe holder.
And Alex is going to use this as a pipe holder.
Here, look, you can display all your pipes in here. I found a few. Called example.
Instant pipe display unit.
There we go.
There you go, look. What more could you want? There you go. So all this, there's an oval lid which will fit on nothing. This is some sort of insulator, but it's all bust up. And here is another glass stopper. You can't have too many of these.
Oh, I haven't found even one of those today.
Yeah, I've found two. This is my
Oh.
tooth one.
Well, I did find a cod marble. This right here is a common orchid. I think it is anyway. This flower down here is clover. Red clover. And there's some white clover around here somewhere as well.
Now these are all the pipe bowls that Alex has collected from just around the perimeter of the hole we're at.
Yeah, and there's a lot.
Yeah, there's quite a lot, isn't there?
I'm going to take this hand one, I think. Maybe? What do you think?
Yeah.
Just one?
Yeah, I
There's
think
a heart
so.
one there as well, look. It's a bit...
I like the heart one as well.
I know, but we've got a lot of heart pipes.
We could
Let's
sell
be
some of
fair.
them. We could sell some heart pipes.
Yeah, does anyone want a heart pipe? Or
Yeah,
a
let us
hand
know in the
pipe?
comments if you would like to buy, like, just the heart pipe bowls.
Yeah. They look a bit rough now, but they clean up quite nice, don't they?
Yeah. All right, so there's an interesting wild plant growing here, and it's got lots of bees on it, and it's called weld or dyer's weed, and apparently before the onset of synthetic dyes, it was used to dye things bright yellow. So isn't that interesting? Look, and it's the seeds that have the most dyeing power in them. So what an interesting plant. These are just flowers at the moment. The seeds, I think, are developing at the bottom there, look. Fantastic. Okay, I just found this bit of pottery and it's got a name on it.
Yeah, it says Episcopal, or however you say it.
Episcopal.
Training College, Edinburgh.
Yeah, so we're going to take that and look it up.
Because that sounds intriguing, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it does, yeah.
Doesn't that pique your interest somewhat?
It does, so we'll look that up.
Yeah, definitely. My last find of the day is this little gem. Little glass gem. Not sure how I spot that. It doesn't really look like much, but there we go. It's the last find of the day.
So here are all the things we found amongst the beautiful wildflowers.
Yeah.
And quite an interesting variety of things, I think.
It is, especially considering it's the summer and we're not as usually successful in the summer months, are we?
Not at rubbish dumps, no.
But we
'Cause they're
have
all
been this
overgrown.
time. Yeah, definitely. So we'll talk about some things that we mentioned that we were going to look up. Firstly, one of the last things we found is this fragment of plate.
Yeah, what does that say?
It says the Episcopal Training College, Edinburgh.
Yeah, so that was a Christian training college for young women at the end of the 19th, beginning of the 20th century. And so they must have had their own plates.
Yeah, their own crested
China.
crockery. So that's really random.
Yeah, it
And
is.
interesting. I never knew such a thing existed.
No.
So there you go. What else was there? Oh, this piece of pottery, which you wanted to look at, but
I've tried looking it up, but I can't find anything exactly like it. It feels to me to be Chinese or something like that. And it's got scales all over it, like snake skin.
it's actually really cool.
It
like,
almost
the
looks as if
patterns.
it's been printed on with a real skin of some sort.
I think it was, considering the size of it, look at the curve.
Yeah,
It's so like, it's just a gentle curve, isn't it?
it's been something quite big.
I think a plant pot holder, what did you say they were called? What a plant pot holder is called?
They were called jardiniere. They also made things called fish bowls, actually. They weren't transparent glass, but they had fish bowls that were made of thick china like this. So if there's anyone watching who knows what this pattern is and its origins, please let us know. It's quite interesting.
It's a really cool sherd of pottery, that. Of course we've got our tiles, which we're going to actually make into a mosaic path, aren't we?
Yeah,
Outside.
eventually.
Because we were only collecting whole tiles because we thought about doing the porch of our house, but yeah, the broken tiles would be good for an outdoor project. Of course we've got all of our interesting tiny treasures in the middle here that you saw before. This one I don't think you saw very well close up because it was a bit blurry, but it's the weirdest colour. I don't think we have this colour of
It's like a
knucklebone.
khaki green.
This is really different.
Strange green, yeah, greeny brown.
We don't have one like that, so that's really new. And of course all of our little doll fragments, heads, cups, no, what's
No,
that?
it's a
That's a plate,
dish.
a dish, yeah.
And this cute little lid. Looks like it's got the Scottish flag on it. Look.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, look.
And clay marbles with no pattern on them. Cod marbles. Yeah, a nice little collection there. And of course there's the things I didn't know whether I was going to bring home or not, which obviously you can see
Yeah,
I did.
I
Yeah.
actually brought this
The
because
zombie monkey.
isn't it creepy? There's something creepy about that.
And there's this little cheruby sort of character here.
Yeah, which we're gonna chop off, and if you like chopped it off there and then put like a big skirt on or
Yeah,
something,
you could make something out
like
of
a
it.
Christmas decoration or
Yeah.
something, like a little fairy.
Also, one that I didn't know whether I was going to bring home is Little Piggy.
I'm sure someone can do something with it.
Yeah, I think we'll do something with Little Piggy. And, of course, this big master ink. Which is
Yeah,
absolutely beautiful. Just got one tiny chip in it.
we couldn't help it. We
No,
couldn't help ourselves.
Couldn't help. I wasn't going to bring home any big bottles. What I did bring home also was this lovely apothecary jar with a
Yeah.
flared lip.
I like that. It's got a big old bubble in there as
Yeah.
well.
And of course, the lip was flared so that it could be corked and then tied over
Yeah,
at the top
yeah.
for extra security of contents.
Oh, and this is my favourite find actually. It's this grubby little, like, I don't know, soap dish or trinket dish.
I love it.
I love how it's really crazed and it's stained with all the juices from the dump. Lovely.
Yeah.
But it fits the little tiny plant pots that we
and
find.
this is the one that I found
Yeah.
along with this one.
And these are a few others that we've kind of, yeah.
But I
upcycled.
imagined this as soon as I saw it, holding these little
Yeah,
pots.
this is Mum's idea and it actually works perfectly. This is just perfect. We're going to put this
Yeah.
in the Window of Wonders this year. Definitely.
And put another
Yeah.
doll
We
head
do
in
have
there.
we do have a third one, but it was too big. So, yeah. Anyway, is there anything else or is this it?
I think that's about it. Apart from the pipes, we've got a nice variety of pipes. and
Oh
this
yeah,
strange
we
one.
didn't look this up. I
No.
forgot about this. It says what is it? McLeod?
McLeod.
It was McLeod, wasn't it? Oh yes, he said. I forgot.
So we might quickly look that up and put it on the screen.
Yeah, McLeod Tobacconists, and it says something underneath. Something.
Probably the place.
There's something
Yeah.
street. Oh, it says ST. It says street there.
Street. Something street.
Oh, I've got to look that up. We'll look that up right
Yeah.
now. And of course this pipe, which just says tourist, which is really quite odd, isn't it?
I thought it said tourist.
Tourist. T-O-U-R-I-S-E.
Yeah, it's T-O-U. Sort
That's
of T-double-O.
weird. Not seen that before either.
And a variety of hand pipes.
Yeah, these are very common on that tip.
Heart pipes. And this, we still don't know why they file these pipes down like
No,
this.
this is a mystery. Why do
We
they
thought
do
they used them
this?
as chalk, but that's a really broad area.
Yeah, unless they've...
Coloured something in with it?
I have no idea. Or unless someone's just been bored and has kind of just sat there.
Yeah, but we often
scraping
find
away.
them. We often find them.
Yeah, we've got about 3, I think.
It's strange.
Really
yeah.
weird. Yeah, anyway, that's enough.
It.
That's it. Yeah. We're going to leave it there. All right, so we've had a fantastic day. It's been gorgeous out here. When we first arrived, it was pouring down with rain. But once we got in amongst this beautiful like wildlife haven of a bottle dump, it's got to be the most beautiful dump we've ever been to. What a weird thing to say.
I know,
The
but
most
the
beautiful
wildflowers,
dump.
the wildflowers are just incredible.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of bees and butterflies and all sorts of
Yeah, it's
insect
just
life, so it's fantastic.
It's been wonderful. It would be a shame if they ever built on it actually, because it's such a great little wildlife haven here.
It is.
But anyway, yeah, we found some great things. We've had a great day, and all that's left to say now is a great big thank you to everyone who has watched the video, who has liked the video, subscribed to our channel, of course, and a great big extra special thank you to our
Patrons on Patreon, who of course help to keep us going every month. Thank you so much.
Also, we've got a special announcement because in the next week, or probably more than that, we are starting a new channel. We're not 100% sure what it's going to be called yet, but for those of you who are interested in our house and surrounding area and what we get up
Things
to,
what we get up to at home.
yeah. And because the first video is going to be a really nice one for those of you who have watched this channel for any length of time, but we won't give too much away. So
That might be the second one.
Oh, that might be the second video actually. Yeah, because we'll have an introduction video and then the second video is going to be a special one. So yeah, anyway, we just thought we'd say that now because
during lockdown we did do a lot of filming at home, and people were quite curious and they really liked to see our home and what we did around the home, so we thought we'd go back to that and make a channel about it.
Yeah, since we've been busy this summer doing it anyway, we thought we could film it.
We might as well film it because we've
yeah.
got a lot of work to do anyway.
So if anyone's interested in that, and yeah,
look out for that announcement. Yeah,
we'll do something to say it's live and our first video is live, but it's going to be very exciting because it's something very different to mudlarking. And history and things, yeah. So anyway, we won't talk on too much about it because I know people turn off at this part of the video anyway. But goodbye and thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week. Bye. So I was talking about giant hogweed. Well, I'm walking back to the car and I've just spot some way down there. See that? That's giant hogweed. You don't want to touch that. And there's some meadow sweet down there as well. And a dog rose.